Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. Today, as you can tell from the title of the video, we're going to be doing a full wash day using the Black-owned brand SheScentIt. So if you would like to see that, just keep watching. So before we get started, if you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload new videos. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I appreciate each and every one of you. So let's get into the video. SheScentIt is a Black-owned brand of natural hair products. And I think I first found it from Third Eye Angel. She's another YouTuber here that has raved about a ton of their products and especially their deep conditioners. So I did try them out based on her recommendation. So I'll link her channel down below. If you haven't seen any of her videos, I definitely recommend you check her out. And if you were curious about any of the SheScentIt products, I think she's reviewed like all of them on her channel. So definitely check her out if you wanted to see more of these products. I had purchased some earlier in the year when they were having a sale, and then I also recently purchased a few more. So I've tried a couple of them, and a lot of them I haven't tried out. Some of the products we're using today I have not tried out, so this will be kind of a first impressions video. But just to let you know what I've used so far, because I decided not to film the whole wash and deep condition part of it just because it's pretty much the same thing. It's just really the results that I wanted to share with you guys, so I didn't feel like going into that whole thing with filming in the shower and all that. That's just too much. So I'm just going to talk to you about the products that I used. So the first product that I used is the Passion Fruit and Flax Charcoal Scalp Detox. It says it's for all hair types, and it's supposed to detoxify and cleanse the hair and scalp. The description says, tackle dry, itchy, and flaky scalp with this gentle cleansing cream infused with activated charcoal to detox the scalp. It lifts away impurities that inhibit hair growth. Passion fruit and flaxseed extracts nourish, leaving hair and scalp clean without stripping away moisture. So that's what this product is. It's essentially a co-wash, but I like that it has the charcoal in it because it's a little bit more cleansing than the co-wash, than your typical co-wash. This is the consistency of it. You can see it's pretty thick, but it still moves. Like if I were to tip it over, it would fall out. But it's a pretty nice consistency. I definitely like it. It has a great slip, and it does leave my hair feeling moisturized but clean. So I definitely like this as a co-wash. So I started with this step, applied it. It says to apply it to hair and scalp, focusing mostly on the scalp, gently massage in using fingertips and leave on for about 3 minutes, then rinse. I really like this. It smells amazing. All of the SheScentIt products that I've tried so far smell like candy. Like they smell so good. So this is no different. It smells so good. The passion fruit scent is just, it just smells so good. It smells like tropical heaven. So that is what I used to wash my hair, and I co-washed because I didn't have a whole lot of product buildup in my hair from the week prior. So I figured this would be a good time to test out this product as a co-wash. So that is the first product I used. Definitely love this. I know this is one of the kind of most popular products from them, and it does tend to get sold out pretty quickly. So I will definitely repurchase this. I think it's a great product. I forget the prices of everything, but I'll put them down in the description box below. But definitely like this, and I would definitely repurchase this. So this is the scalp detox. For deep conditioner, I went in with the, actually this is their newest mask in their collection, and this is the Juicy Curls Hair Mask. And I just love the aesthetic. Like this is so summery and bright and happy. Like this is the epitome of summer. And so this is kind of what I was going for when I went for this like bronzy pink look, makeup look. I was going for like summer and fun and bright and fresh. That's what this makes me think of. This just came out, I think maybe about a month ago or so. And it contains mango, guava, banana, cherry, pineapple, grapefruit, and melon. That just sounds like a delicious snack. And it smells like one too. It smells so good. I was putting this on in the shower, and it was just, it smells so delicious. It's crazy. So I did use quite a bit. I'm always kind of heavy-handed with my deep conditioners. You can see this is thicker than the scalp detox. It's a pretty thick mask. And so this one says, bring those curls back to life with this decadent hair mask. It's great for bringing back moisture to dry and damaged hair. Infused with juicy botanicals, it works to repair damage caused by daily styling while restoring hair to its natural beauty. And the instructions say to apply to hair, massage gently into hair and scalp, and then leave on for up to an hour and rinse. I ended up leaving this on for I think about 2 hours, just because I was running errands and things like that. But I really like this. It went on really smoothly. It's thicker, so it doesn't have a ton of slip, but it's a deep conditioner, so I wouldn't really expect that. It felt really good on the hair. Like my curls instantly started to pop right after I applied it to my hair. So I really like that about this mask. But yeah, I like this. It's a really good moisturizing mask, and I will definitely continue to use it. I haven't used any of their other masks. I have their Royal Honey and Argan mask. I haven't tried that one yet, but I have that in the shampoo, so I definitely want to try those as well. But I know that SheScentIt is known for having really good deep conditioners, so I definitely want to try out a few more of them. So to style today, keeping with the theme of kind of light summer wash and go, I'm going to be using the Tahiti Cocktail Collection. So I have the Tahiti Cocktail Leave-In Smoothie. It's hydrating detangler, and it says it's for dry, thirsty curls. And then I also have the Tahiti Cocktail Curl Enhancing Jelly Custard. And this one, the custard, I actually have used before. I've used this with a different leave-in, and I've also used it on its own. And I love this custard. So I'm interested to see, I just bought the leave-in smoothie, so I'm interested to see how they work together. I don't know how moisturizing this leave-in smoothie is gonna be, so I do have another product in case I need more moisture. And that is the Barbary Fig and Honey Butter Quench Dream Cream. And so this is just a moisturizing, come on, focus, there you go. This is a moisturizing buttercream. It's pretty thick. That's what it looks like. And so I'm gonna see how my hair feels after I use the smoothie, but oh, that smells really good too. This one smells really citrusy. So I'm gonna see how my hair feels after using the smoothie. If it feels moisturized enough, I might just go straight into the custard. If I feel like I need a little bit more moisture, I'll use the buttercream. This is what I'm gonna be using to detangle my hair. Usually I detangle in the shower with my conditioner, but I skipped that step just so I could see how this does as a detangler, since that's its main claim, is that it's for detangling. It says this emollient-rich leave-in is an exotic explosion of nourishing botanical extracts and emollients that your hair will love, infused with castor seed oil, extracts of ginger root, dragon fruit, coconut water, pineapple juice, and passion fruit. It adds hydration to your hair while helping to detangle knots. Hair will be soft, shiny, and hydrated. It does claim to fight frizz, and it says it protects from UV damage and helps to detangle hair. And so it does say to apply liberally to damp hair and do not rinse out. And none of the products that I'm using today have glycerin in them, so that's another reason why I feel like they'll be good for a summer wash and go. I've used this one before as well, and this does not have glycerin. So I'll be interested to see how long this wash and go lasts as well. The buttercream does not have glycerin either. It does have honey in it, which is a humectant, but it's pretty far down in the ingredients list. So yeah, I think these will be a good combination if I need a little bit of extra moisture, but we'll see based on how my hair feels after the smoothie. If you guys want to see more in-depth videos of either the charcoal scalp detox or the mask, let me know, because I'd be happy to do a separate like chit chat video where I just talk about those products and kind of show you how they work in my hair. But I figure you guys have seen that part of my wash day enough times that you don't necessarily need to see it in every video. But let me know in the comments if you do want to see videos on those two products as well. All right, so let's get right into styling. All right, so this is what my hair is looking like after rinsing out the Juicy Curls mask. And my hair is so soft right now. Like, it is super soft, and you can tell it's pretty shrunken even though it's damp, because that mask gave it so much moisture. So definitely like that mask. My hair feels so soft and healthy. So, and my curls are already starting to define and clump. This could be a no product wash and go, honestly. Okay, Definitely like that. All right, so we're gonna get into the detangler. All right, so I've already applied the leave-in to these sections and detangle them. I did that in a different video because I am testing out a new detangling tool that I just got. So you will see that in another video. But so this last section I haven't done yet. This is what it's looking like right after deep conditioning. It's very soft. It's still kind of damp, but it has dried out a little bit. So I am gonna re-wet it with some water. So it's just a little bit more damp. And this smoothie just, the smoothie leave-in smoothie, it does say to apply to damp hair, and it says it's pretty thick. And so I'm going in with probably a little bit more than that. Going in with a pretty big amount because it does say to apply it liberally. It's very smooth and creamy. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this makes me want to eat it. It smells so good. It definitely has good slip. It just kind of glides through my hair pretty nicely. So I'm starting by just applying it to this whole section, then I'll break it up into smaller sections to detangle. But it definitely glides nicely through the hair. And it does feel pretty moisturizing, so I may not need to use the buttercream. We'll see. I'm gonna see kind of how it's feeling when I go back to the first section. I'm just gonna split this in half. But it does feel pretty moisturizing, so I may not need the buttercream. So I am going in with my usual detangling brush, which is my Michel Mercier. This is the version for thick hair. This is my go-to detangling brush for wash day. So I did just compare this brush to another brush that I just purchased. So you will see that video as well, but this is my go-to detangling brush. So I'm gonna do that. And like I said, the slip on this detangler is great. That detangled super easily, very quick. Definitely like that. Okay. It did start to kind of frizz my hair up a little bit, but that's okay because we're gonna go in with the custard. So it should be fine. Okay. So far as a detangler, I really like this leave-in. It's doing a really good job of giving me slip. It's not really keeping my hair as smooth as I usually like my leave-ins, but overall I think it's a pretty good leave-in. So that is that section. Yeah, so usually I like for my leave-ins to kind of maintain that definition, but I'm also detangling in a different step than I usually do. Because like I said, I usually detangle in the shower. So that's probably contributing to that, but I like it so far. All right, so my initial thoughts on this leave-in smoothie, I really like it. I love it as a detangler. I think it did a great job of providing slip without having any silicones in it, which is pretty impressive. It doesn't even have like marshmallow root in it. Usually when there are like silicone-free products that give really good slip, it's usually because they have like marshmallow root or what's the other ingredient? Slippery elm extract. Those tend to give really good slip in the kind of natural botanical products. This doesn't have either of those, but it has a lot of extracts and like castor oil, grapeseed oil. It's got the pomegranate and passion fruit extract. So it's got a lot of great botanical ingredients. And the consistency of it is just perfect to provide that slip and detangling. So I really like it. I think this is great. We will see how it does as a leave-in. I guess I'll see how my hair feels after applying the rest of my styling products. I do feel like my hair is pretty moisturized, but I think I am still going to use just a little bit of the buttercream just to make sure I'm really locking in that moisture. I do like to, just for my thick type 4 hair, I like to use a leave-in, a styling cream, and a gel for my wash and goes because I think it just helps, one, maintain that moisture, and two, kind of weigh my hair down so that it lasts because I do definitely need that kind of weigh down factor. But this is actually really emollient and really moisturizing. So I think it's a great detangler. It does provide moisture. It says that it's supposed to smooth and fight frizz. I don't feel like it did that necessarily. I did feel like my hair started to get frizzy as I was brushing it. So I don't know that it does that, but we'll see based on how it combines with the other products. So like I mentioned, I do think I want to go ahead and add a little bit of the Butter Quench Dream Cream. That is a tongue twister. Butter Quench Dream Cream. Dream Cream. This thing. I'm gonna add a little bit of this to my hair, just to add a little bit of extra moisture. This says it's a hair moisturizer that feeds hair with a kick of much needed moisture. Formulated for thick type 4 natural coils, it contains a powerful blend of emollients that will transform very dry, brittle hair. It penetrates the hair shafts to fight breakage, hydrate, and restore hair's health. Hair will be much softer, hydrated, and stronger. So yeah, this is specifically formulated for thick type 4 hair to provide just moisture. So it's not necessarily a styling product. It doesn't have any hold. It's not going to do anything for frizz control, but it is going to add some moisture, which is what I want it for. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this, and it does say you can apply it to damp or dry hair. So I'm not going to add any additional water before I go in with this. I'm actually going to just start with what's in the cap because there is a good amount in there. And this one, it has a different scent. It's more like citrusy. I didn't test these either to see if they would play nice together. Hopefully they do. I don't see any like curdling or anything on my hand, so hopefully they'll be okay. I probably should have tested them. Don't be like me, y'all. Test your products before you put them in your hair. Because I may end up with a situation when I get to the custard. So we will see. That definitely feels moisturizing. I like that. And like I said, this is not a styler, so it's not, it's not giving me, I mean, it kind of is a styler, but it's not like a hold styler. It's really just to add some moisture. So that is what we are expecting from it. I really like how it feels in my hair. And I don't know if it's because I have that Tahiti cocktail leave-in already in, but it's smoothing through my hair very nicely. I like it. I do love a good buttercream. I am excited to use this for like a twist out because I think it's just going to give me that moisture to give me a bomb twist out. So I am excited for that. It does say to use a small amount. Sorry, I didn't use a small amount. So let's do that with the rest of the sections. Try not to go overboard. Because the other one, this smoothie leave-in, it did say to use an ample amount, whereas this one says, I try to follow instructions sometimes. But sometimes I get a little carried away. So let me try and not use so much. I'm going to try to just use like just that much. It's very emollient, so you definitely don't need a lot. But I definitely want to focus on like my ends where it tends to get really dry. All right, those sections done. They are definitely juicy and feeling very moisturized, so I'm happy about that. I'm gonna do the other two sections off camera, and then I will be back with the custard. All right, so I finished applying the buttercream to all the sections, and I didn't even use all of what was in the cap. Like I haven't even dipped into the actual jar yet. So you definitely don't need a lot of this. It is super moisturizing. It smells great. When I first saw it, I was like, well, that's kind of a small jar because it's 8.5 ounces, but this is going to last a while because you don't need that much of it. You really just need a small amount. And it's really moisturizing. I feel like I could use this as a leave-in conditioner instead of using the leave-in and then this on top. This could stand alone as a leave-in conditioner and then just use your styler on top. This I feel like is going to be great for LOC method, for like twist outs and things like that, just for really moisturizing your hair. That's really just what it does. It just provides great moisture. I feel like it feels great in my hair. And it did penetrate my hair. Like it didn't sit on top at all. It mixed really well with the leave-in that I had already. There wasn't any like clumping or curdling or anything like that. So far I like this. I'm gonna play around with this some more and maybe do like a twist out with it or, other styles. But so far I'm definitely liking this buttercream. All right, and the final product that we'll be using for styling is the Tahiti Cocktail Curl Enhancing Jelly Custard. And this one, like I mentioned, I have used before and I love it. It smells amazing. It has good hold. It has good slip. It is just, it's a great custard. It's more on the gel side of a custard. You know, some custards are more like creams and some custards are more like gels. This one's more like a gel. So if you want kind of that gel hold and feel, but you don't want like the crunch of a gel, or you don't want to use a really harsh, like strong holding gel, I think this is really good. For wash and goes, it's great for twist outs. I've used it for a twist out before and it came out bomb. Like, this is just great. It gives you hold, it gives you definition. It's really good. This one says, this decadent styling jelly gives you soft touchable curls infused with a cocktail of exotic botanical extracts. It helps to shape curls, sculpting and giving them definition and creating a soft hold. I would probably call it medium hold just from my experience, but they're claiming soft hold. Curls will have movement and moisture while looking shiny and beautiful. And I definitely agree with that. You're not getting the stiff crunch of a gel, but you are getting hold. So I definitely like that about this. This one says to apply a generous amount evenly through wet hair, making sure that each curl is covered. Use fingertips to smooth out each curl and allow to dry. It does have pectin as the second ingredient, so that's what's providing your hold. Other ingredients, the passion fruit, pomegranate, dragon fruit. It does have castor oil and grapeseed oil, coconut water. This has raw honey as well, so even though it doesn't have that glycerin humectant, it does have honey, which is a humectant. I feel like honey tends to play a little bit nicer in humidity than glycerin does, but it does still have a humectant if you're concerned about that. So I am going to re-wet each of these sections because they are currently kind of damp. So I'm going to just add a little bit of water. And so this is the texture of it. Like I said, it's more of like a gel texture than a cream. It's like kind of jelly, which I love. Like, this is my favorite type of custard, is this kind of, because I don't like when custards are like either too creamy, like just call it a cream if it's a cream, or I don't like when they're too loose, like a watery texture. I don't like that either. I like this texture where it's like, it's still kind of thick and creamy, but it still has that gel feel. So I definitely like that. And this is kind of like melting in my hair. Like, it definitely plays well with the other products because it's just kind of melting in there. And I probably will, just because since I brushed it, it kind of like lost the definition. I probably will shingle just to get my definition back. That's not bad. It's clumping really nicely. I might shingle just in some sections where it seems like it needs it, but this is not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I might not need to shingle, which would be lovely because I hate shingling. Just takes so long. It gives me great definition. It does kind of talk in the directions as if it wants you to shingle, because it says to like smooth through, what did it say? It says something about smoothing each strand with your fingers. Use fingertips to smooth out each curl. Yeah, so it kind of sounds like it wants you to shingle. I don't want to shingle. But that's kind of what it's telling you to do, I guess. I'm just going to do like larger sections than I usually do. But yeah, this feels really good. I'm trying to think of what this reminds me of. It reminds me of another product I have. And I can't really think of, maybe, oh, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, in texture, the Honey's Handmade Aloe Water Gel. That's what it reminds me of. Because it's the same kind of consistency. It's even the same like color, almost. It has that same feeling. It gives the same kind of hold, but it's kind of custardy. They call it a gel, but it's kind of custardy. That's what this reminds me of. And I love that gel. That's like one of my favorite gels. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. And it feels like it going into the hair. So there's a certain feel that glycerin-free gels kind of all have. It definitely has that. And I don't think the honey's gonna be a problem because it doesn't have that feel like when I use something with glycerin in it. it gives this feel that I can automatically tell it's gonna frizz up. It doesn't have that, so that is good. All right, I'll probably just do like 2 more sections on camera with you, and then I'll do the rest off camera. Maybe 1 more because this is a bigger section. And I'll do the rest off camera, just in the interest of time. But I already know, like I said, I've used this custard before. I already know I love it. It gives me days of hold and moisture. I think I got the best hold when I used it for a twist out. It doesn't give me super long lasting results for a wash and go, but it did a pretty good job. Definitely like this custard. It's definitely one of my favorites. I have used it on its own, like I said, and it gave me really good definition, but it was dry after a couple days. So I feel like this would be a good one, maybe with the leave-in smoothie, to do a reverse wash and go, so that I can get that definition and still kind of maintain the moisture. Because even though this is fairly moisturizing, it doesn't have a whole lot of moisture. That's where the leave-in comes in. I feel like I could get a good reverse wash and go out of those two. I do have a little bit of frizz. I'm going to try to shingle this section to try to fight some of that frizz. But again, I think that had mostly to do with the brushing, because I brushed it during the leave-in step, which I don't normally do. But that leave-in is meant to be a detangler, so like you would think it would work well with a brush. And I'm not working in as small sections as I normally do because I'm being lazy and I want to be done with this, but it's still giving me good results even with me not being as thorough. So that's what I love. I love when I have a styling product that I don't have to like fuss with, or it's not like specific to how you have to apply it. Because sometimes I'm just lazy and I don't want to spend forever making sure my hair is dripping wet, or you know, working through each section a certain way. I don't feel like doing that sometimes. So I like having a product that's just easy to slap in. Like, for example, the one time I used this as a one and done, I literally washed my hair and then I stayed in the shower and slapped this on to sections in the shower right after I washed my hair. So like I had washed and conditioned my hair, so it was moisturized and it was easy. It was already detangled. It was easy to just kind of throw the product in there. But it gave me one of my best wash and goes I've ever had, and I didn't spend time shingling and you know, sitting here and spending a whole lot of time applying product, which is what I like, especially in the summer, because nobody wants to be sitting doing their hair forever, especially when it's hot outside, you know. And so I really like this product for that reason, because you can literally just slap it in and it'll still give you great results. Now, obviously, your results would be better if you shingle or, you know, do other things that spend a little bit more time on it. But if you are wanting to just kind of throw in product and go, you can do that. So that is what I'm working with. It looks great. Got definition, I've got shine. I love this custard. This is one of my new favorite go-to summer wash and goes, so definitely love it. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my hair off camera. I'm gonna go blow dry. I'm not gonna come back to show you the wet results because you can see it here. This is what it looks like wet. But yeah, I'm gonna go blow dry and then I will come back to show you the finished results. Okay, so I am back and these are my final results. I love this wash and go. First of all, okay, let's talk about the shine. It is so shiny. There is definitely hold. So even though it's a custard, that styler gives hold like a gel. So this is gonna definitely last me a few days. My hair just feels really good. Like it feels like it's got hold, but it's not crunchy. Like it's still soft and moisturized. It's definitely elongated too. Like even these front pieces you can see up here, This one's still a little bit damp on this side, but these front pieces are longer than they usually are. They're not usually right in front of my eye like that. Once it's dry, like usually they shrink up to like maybe like here when it's dry. So it definitely kept it elongated. I don't know if that's because I combined the buttercream with it and that kind of helped add to elongation. But I feel like overall my hair is kind of more weighed down, which I like. I kind of like this sort of flatter look. It gives me this shape that I love. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. Let me bring it up close so you guys can see. There is definition. So there is still some frizz in some places. Like you can see here, I kind of hid this one and like tucked it behind here. There is still some frizz, but I feel like a lot of that has to do with how I detangled because like I said, I didn't do my usual detangling in the shower. I think that kind of added to the frizz, but it's not that bad considering, you know, that I did do that. The back definitely has a little bit more frizz than the front. So there's some frizz back here, obviously. So definitely not my best wash and go. You can still see, I mean, there's some definition at the ends, but my roots are definitely frizzy. So you can see that, but it's not bad. So yeah, it is still a little bit frizzy, but there's still movement. You can see my hair is moving. That's one of the things I love in a wash and go. I don't like my wash and goes to be stiff, which a lot of stronghold gels, it will give you that kind of stiff feeling, but there's still movement. So I definitely like that. I like that there is hold, there's definition, there's shine. There's some amount of frizz control, not a whole lot, but there's some. And yeah, I think it's a great wash and go. I think all of these products were great. I definitely want to continue to try stuff from SheScentIt. They have a lot more products on their website that you can check them out. I think they are only available on their website. I don't think they're sold anywhere else. So definitely check them out. I will link their website down below. Let me know if you've tried any of these products before or if you've tried anything else from SheScentIt. Let me know if you have tried other products, what your favorites are, because I definitely want to try some more out from them. So again, if you have not subscribed already, definitely hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of video, and I will see you guys in my next video.